What's up, everybody? This is Johnny Basement, and we are here with a special video today by John Schumann of Red Gum. Song is I Was Only 19. Highly requested, especially for ANZAC Day, especially for ANZAC Day weekend. Forget about the sports right now. Forget about the footy, my hockey playoffs, basketball playoffs. Why is the reason that we can even enjoy this time? How come we can even enjoy this time? Who does that for us? Our military. Our military does this for us. Provides us the freedoms that we have is because of them. They need to be appreciated more than just once a year, more than on a special Veterans Day that we have here. There's a lot of veterans out there that are in need. There's veterans out there that aren't treated correctly. There's veterans out there that deserve more respect than they are given. I have family that's in the military. This is too deep. This goes way beyond sports. I know it's a big footy weekend, and I get that. We'll do reviews of the footy stuff on a different video. This was a highly requested song. I did this a few years ago, and I'm going to revisit it again because it's so moving, so touching. The lyrics are absolutely amazing. I'm sure you all know this song very, very well. And he plays it with the military. This is great. I'm not going to stop it till the end, guys. Let's get into this right now. And if you're a veteran, thank you, thank you, thank you. And shout out to all of those that have lost family members that are also veterans. My heart goes out to you all. Let's go. Let's hear this John Schumann again.
I was simply telling the story of my brother-in-law, Mick Storen. Mick was deployed to Vietnam in 1969, and he'd been involved in a very serious mine incident in the Long High Hills. Our Vietnam veterans came home to a bitterly divided society, and they fell into the cracks. As opposed to the well-meant inquiries, commissions and parliamentary committees, in 4 minutes 19 seconds, I Was Only 19 enabled ordinary Australians to walk in the shoes and look out of the eyes of our Vietnam veterans. It stopped all of us in our tracks. We Australians are fundamentally decent and fair, and once we got it, we all look back in shame at how we treated our Vietnam veterans. I don't think we'll make that mistake again. What I didn't realise until much later is that I Was Only 19 is a sort of quickly understandable dissertation on post-traumatic stress disorder, as well as the effects of herbicides and insecticides on our Vietnam veterans. A few years ago, I scripted and narrated a DVD for the Army on post-traumatic stress disorder. It was designed for soldiers pre- and post-deployment. I interviewed a wide range of veterans from Vietnam, East Timor, Somalia, Rwanda, Iraq and Afghanistan. And like Mick Storen, all these blokes had the courage to tell their PTSD stories so that their other comrades wouldn't have to suffer alone for years like they did. One of the most arresting stories I was told came from a Vietnam veteran. When he demobbed, he tried to slip back into his life in rural Queensland. He wasn't having a very good time. He had rashes that came and went, but his doctor told him they were due to his wife using too much detergent when she washed his clothes. His toenails fell out, but his doctor told him it was athlete's foot. He suffered from insomnia, but his doctor told him he was drinking too much coffee. When he heard 19 for the first time, he told me he was driving on a country Queensland road. He pulled over onto the verge and listened to the song, and then he cried. And after he dried his eyes, he told me his first thought was, those bastards have been lying to me. Because clearly, if some bloke could write a song that spoke directly to his heart and his experience, he was not the only one. He sought out other vets and found there were veteran support groups scattered all over the place, loose, unstructured, but all determined to fight for justice and a voice. It was the start of a movement. I Was Only 19 has lasted so long because, among other things, it speaks the truth about PTSD. It sets it in a real-life context. What I've learned about PTSD is this: it doesn't mean you're soft, it means you're human. Armed combat is the highest form of public service. When Australian serving men and women come home from whatever conflict our government sends them to, we owe them and their families all the help and support that we can possibly give them. They didn't count the cost, and neither should we. We honour our veterans and we must stand beside them when they face the difficult challenges of coming home, so often bringing with them psychological as well as physical injuries. Oh, and one last thing. Don't let anyone ever tell you that songs can't change the world. Mum and Dad and Denny saw the passing out parade at Puckapunyal. It was a long march from cadets. And the 6th Battalion was the next to tour. It was me who drew the card. We did Canungra, Shoalwater before we left. And Townsville lined the footpaths as we marched down to the quay. This clipping from the paper shows us young and strong and clean. And there's me in me slouch hat with me SLR and greens. God help me, I was only 19. From Mumtown, Brighton Chinooks to the dust at New Edat, I've been in and out of choppers now for months. And we made our tents at home, VB and pen-ups on the loggers, and an Asian orange sunset through the scrub. Can you tell me, doctor, why I still can't get to sleep? Night time, just a jungle dart and a barking M16. What's this rash that comes and goes? Can you tell me what it means? God help me, I was only 19. A 4-week operation, when each step could mean your last one on 2 legs. It was a war within yourself, but you wouldn't let your mates down till they had you dusted off. So you closed your eyes and you thought about something else. And then someone yelled out, "Contact front!" And the bloke behind me swore. We pushed in there for hours, then it got almighty raw. Frankie kicked the mine, the day that mankind kicked the moon. God help me, he was going home in June. I can still see Frankie drinking tinnies in the Grand Hotel on a 36-hour rec leave in Funtown. I can still hear Frankie lying screaming in the jungle till the morphine came and killed the bloody row. And the ANZAC legend didn't mention Martin Button's ears, and the stories my father told me never seemed quite real. And I caught pieces in the back that I didn't even feel. God help me, I was only 19. Can you tell me, doctor, why I still can't get to sleep? And why the Channel 7 chopper chills me to my feet? And what's this rash that comes and goes? Can you tell me what it means? God help me, I was only 19.
I hadn't listened to this in a few years, and those words are so deep, so true. War within myself. Why do I feel this way? I'm only 19. Think about how we were when we were 19. I wasn't in the military. I don't know what they went through. My mind at 19. Could you imagine taking on all the world's problems at 19? Coming home with all those issues and no one knows what's going on like they know today. Not getting respected by your home country when you come home. It's really bad, man. Really, really bad. We understand it a lot better now than we did then. The lyrics in this are so moving. The song is so incredible. So incredible. Hearing it again is really moving. And the fact that I have family in the military makes it even more moving. We pray for those that are out there that are struggling. We hope that they get better. We hope they're getting the right treatment. And those that haven't gotten the treatment yet need to get help. They need to get help. This was great. Guys, please mention other songs that I might not have done in the past. And even if I have, I'll do them again. We need to be celebrating this all year round. All year round. We need to recognize our veterans. Current, former, and the ones that have passed. Guys, again, great stuff here. Enjoy the freedoms that we have provided by our own militaries. I'm Johnny Basement. I'll see you guys on the next video. Please drop your comments down below. All kinds of comments about the military, your experiences, and who's around, and what other songs that we can do in this area. I appreciate you all, and thank you for supporting this channel. The link for the video will also be in the comments down below. I'll see you on the next video, and I am out.